festive, cozy, Christmassy holiday kind of day. First things first, we're already starting off this video with lies because this is empty. Wanted to hold it for a prop. Needed to tell you that, get that off my chest. I'm not gonna lie, as festive as the house feels, you know, I'm in my little cozy PJs, I don't feel the magic. And that's a problem. Don't get it twisted, don't get me wrong. As much as I love where I live, it's lacking the sauce. It doesn't have the ingredients. When you think of Hawaii, you don't think of like magical Christmas town. No, it is currently 83 degrees outside and it is 8:30 a.m. But that's out of my control. What's in my control is how I feel. And so I thought today it'd be really fun to do some of my favorite holiday things that I feel like just bring me so much joy. So that's what we're gonna do today. You're coming with, and I am so excited. So don't want to spoil the whole video, but we may be going Christmas shopping and I might be trying to bake a new holiday recipe. I've gotten mostly ready for the day, did my makeup, kind of did my hair. I need to put on a proper outfit and then we'll head out to the mall, but I want to make myself a coffee first. It's kind of insane how happy I get over something as small as this, but I recently put this little lamp here and it is just adding the coziest vibe to the kitchen. I'll turn it on in the morning before the sun comes through the windows and it is so nice because it's not any of that overstimulating overhead light. It's just this soft light. I think I got this lamp on Etsy a few years ago. It used to be in the office, but I kind of cleared that out. And then the paper towel roll used to be right there, but then I mounted it so it's off the shelf and I just think visually it looks so much nicer and I don't know why, but that is just making me so happy. Coffee is hitting today. These are the beans I brought home from New York and I'm slowly starting to run out, which kills me because it's so good. It's so good. If you're ever in the city, check out Joe Coffee. The one that I went to literally every single day of my trip was in Brooklyn Heights. I don't know if they have any in Manhattan, but whatever they've got going on in their beans, it's like a soft, creamy flavor. It's not like in your face coffee, which I really like. So anyway, I just chugged this. It's literally been 2 minutes since the last clip where I made it. I feel like when a coffee is good, I just have absolutely no self-control. It's gone in a minute. And then when it turns out gross, it takes me like 3 hours to finish it because I'm kind of just like, I can't do it. I don't know if it was this year or last year. Maybe you guys remember what one of my, I want to say it was in 2024. I think one of my 2024 goals was to learn to tolerate and drink black coffee, which is hilarious that I literally made that one of my New Year's goals. And as you can tell by the color of this, it never happened. And you know what? I just don't think it's for me, and that's okay. I just thought it would be really mysterious and cool to be the kind of girl that loves black coffee, because those people to me, I'm always like, wow. And I ain't that girl, and it's okay. This is what I used on my lips today. It's so wrinkly, but I really want to wear this top with a pair of jeans today. I think it's so pretty. It kind of has like this lacy detail, and then the buttons going down kind of ties in the back. Oh my God, my back. Do you ever wish someone could just like take your spine out and then like crack it and then put it back in? That might be the weirdest thing I've ever said on this channel, but that's how I feel right now. I'm like, I just need like a good, proper. I've actually never been to a chiropractor. The thought honestly truly scares me. I love watching those videos online when they do it with like the microphone. It's kind of ASMR. I love hearing body cracks, but I'm too chicken to go myself. I don't know if it's bad for you, good for you. I mean, you hear both sides. I don't really know. Anyway, unfortunately, it's time for me to get out of these PJs. So let's put on an outfit. I ended up going for a different top. The other one just was not to the vibe today. This is very similar though. Cute little lacy halter. I don't know if it's because I'm 25 now. Still not used to that. And my brain is developing, what is it, the frontal cortex, frontal lobe. But I find myself, which is so crazy for me to say because I was a crop top queen, but more and more these days, I don't really love when my whole like tummy is out. For certain vibes, certain occasions, 100%. And maybe the math does not add up on that because I love an itty bitty bikini sue me. So does it make sense because I don't really love crop tops as much as I used to, but I've been loving to wear kind of more cutesy pieces like this. I feel like before I was just wearing tank tops and baby tees, which I still love and I wear all the time, but it's been fun to kind of explore my style a little bit more, especially the older that I get. I feel like I gravitate towards things that I used to not, which is obviously all a part of growing up. I remember when I was in high school, and I have a vivid memory of thinking about this. I was like, where would I ever shop if I'm not shopping at PacSun? Like, that was my go-to place when I was in high school. I wanted to work there so badly because I just thought it was the coolest store ever. And so it's just funny because I remember thinking like, how does one even move on from this? And I don't know, it just happens. I don't know how we ended up here talking about this, but that's my rant for the day. I think this is actually the most behind I've ever been with holiday shopping, and I know a lot of us can stress about finding the perfect gifts for our friends and family, but we don't have to do that anymore. I wanted to say thanks to Google for sponsoring this portion of the video, and shout out to Kate Spade. Google's Holiday 100 dropped a few weeks ago, and it's their list of the top products that we all loved from this year, aka your shortcut to unwrapping the holidays. The best part is that it's all based on search trends, so you know these are things that people actually want. So honestly, shopping has never been easier because now you can just ask Google and find gifts that your friends and family will love. I love this Kate Spade Duo crossbody bag that's on the list. It's super versatile, 2 bags in one that you can wear together or separately. So crossbody, shoulder, belt bag, or clutch. So it's perfect no matter what vibe you want. I love it because it's timeless, but still so fun and such an easy go-to for anyone who loves switching up their style. So definitely one of those gifts that'll get used all the time. I love that the Google Holiday 100 makes gift giving fun again. It's such an easy way to find the year's best picks. You can check it out for yourself at the link in the description. Shout out to Google Shopping for helping me be the best gift giver of the year, and Kate Spade for the perfect gift. As you can see, I am kind of behind this year. There's currently no gifts under the tree yet, so I've got my work cut out for me. It's time to get into the gift giving mode. I still need to get a gift for Micah, for my sister, basically my entire family and all my friends. It's been a busy few months. Usually I'm a lot more on top of these things, but at least now I have no shortage of ideas. We are going shopping. We are going shopping. As you can probably tell, I am so excited. I'm at Ala Moana right now, actually my favorite mall. If you've ever been to Hawaii, you've probably come to Ala Moana Mall. It's so popular. It's this massive outdoor shopping mall. They have so many good stores here. I just want to walk around to see what they've got going on. I am feeling inspired now for things that I could gift people. Also, because today is a Sunday, they do have this little like weekend market of small businesses, some local brands, so I'll probably walk around there and check it out. They have really good jewelry. Sometimes there's these little pop-ups for like palaka. I usually like to just walk through and browse and see what's there. On the drive here, I was listening to a podcast called How to Be the Luckiest Woman You Know. It's from the Note to Self podcast. Someone recommended I listen to it, and I'm really, really liking it so far. If you're interested in that topic, you should definitely give it a listen, but to kind of summarize what it's talking about, I'm only like 30 minutes through and I still have 30 minutes to go, but she's basically talking about how you can also create your own luck. And even though other factors can sometimes play a role in that, putting yourself in a position to be lucky, she was talking about that. So obviously now I'm feeling really inspired and I'm in a great mood, which is also really scary to go shopping when you're in such a great mood because I might go crazy. And you know what? That's okay. But the goal today is to obviously Christmas shop for the people in my life. Maybe get myself a little gift. Maybe, we'll see. But today is not about me, it is about other people, and honestly, more than anything, I love buying things for other people, more than myself even. I just think it's so fun, so that's why this is my favorite time of year. We're caffeinated, hydrated. If you're watching this, make sure you drink your water today. It will make you feel better. And yeah, let's do some shopping. Mission success. I feel like it's only right that I do a haul. Obviously, none of the things that I got for other people. I got a few things for Micah, which is great. And then I did get some stuff for the house. Hear me out. I feel like when I buy stuff for the house, it's not buying it for me. I'm buying it for the house. And I just happen to live there. So I did get 2 things, both of which I fully had the intent of getting. So it wasn't just a spur of the moment thing. But since we have a fake Christmas tree, I need the smells of a real one. So I got this, it's Fraser Fir. So this one is just a diffuser. I really like the dark green packaging, and then even like the dark green sticks is really cute. That was from Soha Living, which is a local store here. And then I did go to Anthropologie. It was so hard not to go crazy. Actually, I don't think it's that hard not to go crazy because sometimes the prices are a little crazy. I did get a fresh balsam candle, which I was so excited about. And also, how cute is the little packaging? It smells quite delicious. So we'll have the illusion of the real tree, even though we have a fake tree. I explained this in my last holiday video, but basically getting real Christmas trees in Hawaii is so expensive. So we just decided to get a really nice fake tree. That way we can reuse it every year instead of buying a new tree. Though there is nothing quite like a real tree. But with what I just showed you, we can pretend. And then, as you saw, I got this bag from Aloha Collection, which they invited me into their store, which is truly so nice. And they had like an embroidery event going on today. So I got Jules embroidered on this cute backpack. I have so many bags from Aloha Collection. I don't have any of their backpacks, so they very kindly gifted this to me, and it is so cute. And also this little pouch. It's adorable. And then everything else that I got are gifts, so must keep that a secret. I'm already feeling in the Christmas mood. I want to go home, wrap some presents, honestly, so we can get some stuff under the tree and keep these holiday vibes going. Got the Christmas candle burning. I'm going to prep my dinner for tonight. I'm not gonna lie, it has been months and months and months since I have even attempted to make a new recipe. I feel like I was so into it, and then I kind of just fell off and lost interest, and then we got lazy, yada yada yada. But today I'm making a recipe that my sister shared with me. It's a white chili chicken chili, I think. I'll leave it down below. I haven't yet tried it, but she was raving about it. So I'm gonna make mine in the crock pot. I've never used this myself. Micah has used it a few times, but apparently it's really easy to use because you kind of just like put stuff in and it kind of makes itself. I'm a big fan of one pot recipes. I have all the ingredients I need. I think at first all I need to do is put the chicken broth and the chicken in here and let that cook, and then we'll actually get to making the chili later. So I'm going to prep this, get into something a little bit more comfy, and then we can get into the baking. Okay, we're a lot more comfy. I'm going to be making, I just found this recipe last night, brown butter apple blondies. It looks sort of like that. I will also link this recipe down below. Hopefully it turns out good because it sounds really good. And hopefully I don't kick myself for saying this later, but it seems like it should be pretty easy, which I feel like anytime I think something's gonna be easy, it just is the opposite. But I think we got this. I love apple-centered desserts in the winter. It's my favorite. Apple pie. I've made apple pie the last 2 years. I was gonna make it today, but also I can't make that for no reason because that is a labor of love, especially because I would make my own dough. So I'm not gonna do that today, but something about an apple blondie. I don't even know what a blondie really means, but it sounds very good. So I'm just gonna follow this recipe and then make it, obviously, and then figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with all of it, because if I just sit here, I'm gonna eat all of it by myself. So we'll see. Maybe I'll drop it off at the station because Micah's at the station today. So maybe I'll drop it off as a little treat to the firefight. Oh, there's a rainbow outside. Also, the crock pot is going. I think it's gonna cook for about 3-ish hours, but look. Wow. Rainbow. So pretty. First things first is making the brown butter, which is basically just taking actual butter and then melting it evenly in a pot until it starts to get kind of brown. And it's kind of particular. You can burn it easily if you're not constantly stirring it, but the taste is a little bit different and it's so good. So I'm just gonna melt this and then we'll do the apples. Now we're gonna do the apples, which I just chopped up. Here's what it currently looks like. And now we're gonna add the flour. And now we mix. While that's baking, I wanna do a little DIY project that I used to do when I lived at my parents' house. If you guys remember, on the artwork I had on the wall, I would wrap it in Christmas wrapping paper so that it was kind of like its own holiday decor piece. So, gonna wrap that. And then also this one, because these are kind of like the focal artworks that we have hanging, and it always looks so freaking cute. I have two different wrapping papers that I got for this. The first one is this really pretty red one, which is super, super cute. And then the other one is kind of like this pearlescent white. I don't think you can tell on camera, but I thought this would be really cute, simple. And then if it's too simple, then I'll just like wrap it with a red bow. Cute. I'm obsessed. I think I'll add a ribbon around it just because there's like awkward seam. So let me do that. Much better. That is so perfect. And now, without spending any money at all, other than on the wrapping paper, got ourselves a little DIY decoration. Now let's do the other one. I don't know if it matches a little too close. Maybe it does. You know what? I think we're gonna switch. I think that's the one. That looks so good right there. I love it. For lack of better words, I'm obsessed. This has been one of my favorite things to do ever since I was like growing up, just wrapping the artwork that I had around my room, and I think it adds such a fun touch. Again, it's with stuff you probably already have during the holidays. You just need wrapping paper. There you go. That is so cute. It ties in with everything, and then I think that one looks a lot better over there. So, worked out perfectly. Here's what the apple blondie ended up looking like. I'm cutting off the edges because it was kind of just a blob. So I'm gonna cut this up, plate it nicely, but I wanted to do a taste test because I'm just gonna save the outside pieces for home, and then I think I'm gonna bring this to the station. But let's try it. There it is. I also made a glaze, which is meant to be drizzled on top. I'm literally just gonna dip it though, just for the taste test. Oh my God. Wow, that is good. Stunning. Oh. Oh my gosh. Definitely different from anything I think I've ever made before, but in a good way. It's actually not super apple-y tasting, which I like, but it does add a nice little touch. This turned out so good, so easy. Threw it in the crock pot, and now I have myself a delicious dinner. I think I could have done a little more spice, but I tend to err on the side of caution with that just because I've done far too much before and it kind of ruins the recipe. Now I know for next time, I definitely will make this again. It is, actually, you can't see that very well. This is what it looks like. Very good. I ended up squeezing some lime into there and added some more salt, added some more pepper, but this turned out so, so good. Definitely a good wintertime meal. I feel like anything hot, obviously, like soups. This is a chili, but it's just so good and comforting. I'm definitely feeling a lot more festive and in the Christmas mood more so than when I started this video. So I would consider today was a big smashing success. Actually, when you're watching this, I will be in the Philippines for the first time. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I'm sure I am posting stuff there, but I'm going on a family vacation with Micah's family. His mom's side of the family is from the Philippines, and so this will be my first time going. He's gone quite a few times, and this will be the first time that I'm joining them. So I'm really excited. Honestly, a little bit nervous just because I have no idea what to expect, but yeah, I've been really looking forward to it. If you want to follow along with what I'm actually doing right now, you can check me out there. But yeah, once I get home, I'm sure I'm gonna want to get back into the Christmas mood. So that's kind of why I'm trying to start early this year, because we are gonna be gone for a little bit. I wanted to get the Christmas vibes going earlier. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, maybe got you a little bit more into the spirit. If you stayed until this point in the video, comment down below the snowflake emoji so I know who stayed. And speaking of that, if it actually is snowing where you live, also let me know, because then I can be jealous of you. The thought of it snowing during Christmas time is so foreign to me that I get this like aching feeling in my chest when I see someone post that it's like snowing outside their bedroom window. I'm like, I'm so jealous of you. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas that will never come, but you know what? A girl can dream. Gonna change back into the Christmas PJs, read my book. It's a wild Sunday night over here.